one of America's most celebrated crooners, has died. Tony Bennett's publicist announced he passed away this morning at the age of 96. Danya Backus takes a look back at Bennett's life.
I left my heart in San Francisco.
Tony Bennett may have left his heart in San Francisco, but his road to fame started in New York.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Anthony Dominic Benedetto was born in Queens in 1926. He started singing as a child and eventually got a job as a singing waiter. But his big break came in 1949 when Pearl Bailey asked him to open for her. Sitting in the audience was Bob Hope, who was so impressed he took the young singer under his wing.
He said, "What's your real name?" I said, "Anthony Dominic Benedetto." He said, "Well, that's too long for the marquee." He said, let's Americanize it and call you Tony Bennett."
Taking a chance on love.
Tony Bennett went on to have a string of hits in the 50s and 60s.
I walk along the street of sorrow.
And spent the next decades performing to sold-out crowds.
That lovely day.
Although the old standards were Bennett's specialty, he always stayed close to pop culture.
Now you know, guys, this is MTV.
It's Tony Bennett.
Hey, good to see you.
But music was not his only talent. Bennett also became a respected painter, using his real name, Benedetto.
When I get just a little tired of singing, I paint. And when I get tired of painting, I sing.
Anything goes.
In his later years, Bennett recorded duets with popular artists like Lady Gaga and Amy Winehouse, attracting a younger generation of fans. In 2021, Bennett's family revealed the legendary singer was diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease 4 years earlier, but had chosen to keep the diagnosis a secret. Bennett's wife explained why to CBS This Morning's Gail King.
He always likes to say he's in the business of making people feel good. And so he never wanted the audience to know if he had a problem. But obviously, as long, as things have progressed, it becomes more and more obvious when you interact with Tony that there's something up.
How do you keep...
Bennett's career spanned 7 decades, earning him 20 Grammy Awards. He performed to audiences in cities around the world, but he'll forever be linked to one.
San Francisco.
Danya Backus, CBS News.
What a voice, what an icon. The Alzheimer's Foundation of America released a statement saying it is deeply saddened by the passing of Tony Bennett after a long battle with the disease. Turning now to a first look at our midday forecast. It's warm right now. It's only going to get hotter as the weekend progresses. Right, Megan?
That's right, Dan. We do have 90s and even triple digits in the forecast for next week. Right now, 81 degrees in Sioux Falls with sunshine, just a very light breeze. If we take a look at some of our other temperatures, we have 77 right now in Yankton, 81 in Aberdeen and Pierce, 78 in Rapid City, and 72 degrees in Custer. On satellite, we do have a few clouds over western South Dakota, thicker clouds between Huron towards Brookings and Madison even. But under those clouds, nothing is coming out of them. We could see a few light rain showers as we go through the day today. For today, partly to mostly clear skies, 81 in Sioux Falls, 85 in Aberdeen, 87 in Pierre, and 84 degrees in Rapid City. We could see a few light sprinkles in the Sioux Falls area and in western South Dakota. Speaking of western South Dakota, for this afternoon, there is a marginal risk of severe weather in extreme southwestern South Dakota. Our main threats are going to be hail and strong winds. For tonight, mostly clear skies, 59 in Sioux Falls, 58 in Aberdeen, 62 in Pierre, and 59 in Rapid City. We could see a little bit more Canadian wildfire smoke filter into the area as well. For tomorrow, partly to mostly sunny skies, a few rain or thunder showers are possible in southeastern Keloland, 86 in Sioux Falls, 89 in Aberdeen, 92 in Pierre, and 89 in Rapid City. And with a few of those rain or thunder showers, some of them could become severe, clipping the extreme southeastern corner of South Dakota. Hail and strong winds are going to be the main threat. We'll have a full look at next week's hot temperatures in just a little bit.
Thank you, Megan. Authorities say the gunman who ambushed police in Fargo, North Dakota last week had a binary trigger that allowed him to fire rapidly. The state attorney general said the rifle that Mohammed Barakat used in his attack sounded like an automatic weapon because of how quickly it fired. Barakat killed one officer and wounded two others, as well as a civilian, before another officer shot and killed him. Authorities say the wounded officers fell in quick succession. Police were investigating a crash when Barakat opened fire. The funeral for the officer who died will be held tomorrow in Pequot Lakes, Minnesota. Federal authorities are cracking down on telemarketing operations responsible for billions of illegal calls. Law enforcement is targeting groups that deceptively collect people's phone numbers and then provide that information to robocallers. The Department of Justice is urging people to be on the lookout for illegal calls. This includes someone pressuring you to send money or pretending to be an agency. Authorities also warn that you can't trust caller ID. It can be faked. South Dakota's unemployment rate dropped even lower. According to state officials, it's the lowest unemployment rate in U.S. history. June's rate went down to 1.8%. However, the current one has more than 24,000 job openings. The Nome administration launched a nationwide workforce recruitment campaign to encourage people to move to South Dakota. A local Sioux Falls organization has been working to raise awareness and advocate for the Big Sioux River. Since 2020, the river has been given an F rating by Friends of the Big Sioux River. The organization tests 18 locations up and down the waterway. Emily Oyas says the decline in quality directly affects the people who live around it as well as the animals.
When we have a safe, clean, healthy river, it really helps kind of just boost the community morale, and you can bring in more tourism and economic development. People love to have a place where they could recreate. It'd be awesome if we could be able to swim in the river or feel safe going in there without being like, am I going to catch a weird disease or not? So just having a safe place where everybody can recreate, regardless of their background, is really kind of the utmost importance to us.
And tonight's On Kelland at 10, Renee Ortiz looks at the water quality of the Big Sioux River and learns more about the organization's efforts to advocate and educate. Horsepower is set to take center stage at the 3rd annual Classic Car Auction in Sioux Falls. A steady stream of cars and trucks ranging from a 1929 Model A to a 2008 Dodge Challenger SRT8 are currently making their way into the convention center for the event.
We'll have about 100 cars, classic and collector type cars, in the auction arena here at the Denny Samper Premier Center, running across the auction block for sale at auction.
The auction vehicle preview is today from 4 to 7 at the convention center. Entry fee not only gets you into the preview event, but also tomorrow's auction, which starts at 10 in the morning.